Okay, what's up guys? CB the third here. And my last video I posted about like a year ago and it got like a ton of views. I have not been keeping up with it at all. So if you ask questions, I never really got back to you, but it was kind of cool because a lot of people like turned that into some sort of forum, and that was really cool. So this is my review of the CB the third here. This is my review of the Nokia 1616. Um, it's a really small phone, and if you guys saw my first video, you would know that I like small phones a heck of a lot. Uh, it's oh, I got a new message. It's a pretty cool phone. I mean, for the most part, it's cool. It has it doesn't have a lot of features. As you can see, it just has uh, just a basic menu, messages, settings, clock, radio, and you need the antenna for the radio, a call log, just what you've called, extras, I don't really know what that is, yeah, calculator, converter, spreadsheet, so it's stuff that, a calendar, that's where most of your organization goes. Games, it comes preloaded with games, and they're really crappy, like, way, like, crappy, so that's crap. And then there's reminders, and then you have your clock, and then your contacts. So that's really it. And you don't have a camera on this. It doesn't have a card slot at all, but the most amount of phone numbers you can keep, I've read on the internet, it's about 500 phone numbers. So if you have 501 friends, this phone is not for you. Um, it doesn't have any real internet. It has no web browser. Oh, it's got a screensaver, so that's cool. But the thing I like about this phone is it's small, it's compact, it's pretty thick. It's not like incredibly thick, but it's pretty nice. Oh, and a cool little thing that wasn't really needed, that I didn't really need, but they decided to put it in there, is a flashlight. So you can turn this on, and look at that. That is definitely worth the money. I mean, if you're buying, if you this phone is like $20 on Amazon right now. I got it for 20 bucks. Um, if you're buying this phone at all and you don't like it, you just bought yourself a really small flashlight. So it's cool in that respect. But yeah, so the way you turn this off, which I thought was pretty weird, is that you don't hold down the off button like you normally do. You press this once, and then it says, okay, do you want to switch off? Do you want to change the mode of your ringtones? So you can do silent, discreet, loud, normal, and then you can switch off. And to switch off, it doesn't take too long. You just hit OK, and that's it. That's all it does. And then if you want to turn it on, you just hold this down, and obviously it turns on pretty quick. I kept the film for the screen protector on because I didn't really want to buy a screen protector for this. Um, and I turned off the tune that it makes at the beginning of the as it turns on. Overall, I like this phone a lot. I changed the greeting to hello, but overall, I like this phone a lot. Uh, it's a great phone for the amount of money you're spending. You're only spending 20 bucks, and uh, it's really a cool looking phone. It's wicked small, which I really like. It fits in your pocket. You don't even like remember it. But the problem is if you're looking for a smartphone or something extremely expensive, then this phone obviously isn't for you. This is only for the people that just want a small phone, that have an iTouch, or have another device that has Wi-Fi, and they just want a regular phone, which is really disappearing now. It's got a headphone jack, and this is like some other type of jack. I'm not sure what that is. There's no side volume control. So the only way you control the volume is when you're in call. You have to press up on this a couple of times. Again, this is a very small phone, and at all times there's a really good reception, and the smartphone that I use, it's crap. The battery's crap, and the reception is crap. But with this phone, it's like they put all the memory into the antenna, so it actually works out, and it's great. It has speed dial. It has all the regular functions of a regular phone. So it's not a bad phone at all. Now, the only problem, and this killed it for me. It's not a bad phone, but this is the only problem I have with it. This is such a big problem for me, it's not even funny. This is the biggest problem I have. Okay, so when I bought this phone, I saw this, right? So I saw that and I was saying, okay, it's just a regular phone. You know, you talk through there, you listen through there. Wrong. This is what happens. You have to turn this around, boom, and that's the speaker. That's the speaker right there. And it says Nokia, all that stuff. Again, it's a small phone, but that's the speaker. So when you're listening, this is not a speaker right here. That's not a speaker. So when you're listening to the phone, when you're trying, oh yeah, and to unlock the thing, you just hit that. You hit that, and then you gotta press this real quick. It's gotta be real quick. But anyways, to listen to your friends and your girlfriend and whatever, you have to listen through here, but that isn't even a space. That's not even a speaker place. It's a solid bar, and it looks like that's where the speaker is, right? That's where everyone would think that's where it is. No, the speaker is here. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, when you make a phone call, if you want to listen to your friends and stuff, instead of putting this side up to your ear, you have to put this side up to your ear. And it can echo, so you can listen to it from this side and then get like an echo from here. But the problem is, if you're in an elevator or if you're, walk in, whatever, if you're in a store and you're in line and your grandmother's telling you to pick up more milk, guess what? This is going to be heard from everyone. Even at the lowest setting, this is going to be heard. So this was a real deal breaker for me. And honestly, I like this phone a hell of a lot. It's basic. It's exactly what I wanted. It's cheap. But it's not. That killed it for me. That killed it for me. So if you guys buy this, again, you're not going to be listening through here. You're going to be listening through here. That's the problem. And you can listen through here because it's an echo of this. But if you do that and you're next to someone, they're going to hear every conversation, every word that's coming out on the other end. So it's a huge deal breaker. So my final verdict on this phone is maybe, I haven't tried this yet, maybe I'll do another video, but I was thinking about getting a case for it, maybe getting a case for it to cover the back, but the problem is all the cases have an opening where the speaker is. So no matter what you do, they want the speaker open. So it's pretty much a speaker phone. And if you're okay with that and you don't mind people listening to your conversations, that's fine. But for me, it was really weird. So that's all I'm going to say about it. It's not a bad phone. And, it's great. I mean, it's a good phone, but the deal breaker for me was that the speaker is coming out from here and not from here. So that's a huge problem. And no, there was no setting that said, and if you're thinking about it, there's no setting. There's absolutely no setting that changed it from here that would make the speaker go from here to here. There's no setting because there is no speaker in here. It's all in the back. So that's my review of the Nokia 1616. It's not a bad phone, but the huge deal breaker is this. So for me, it kind of is a bad phone. But overall, if it literally fixed that one thing, this wouldn't be a bad phone. I really liked it a lot. So just to show you a size comparison, I got a hat here. I'll show you this. So I got a hat here. Okay, here's the hat. 7 3/8. If everyone knows what that is, there you go. That's the hat right there. That's the comparison. So get a hat. Get your phone. Get a hat and put the phone and pretend there's a phone right there. That's it. So your 7 3/8 hat. Put that phone right there. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, again, it looks big because of the camera I'm using, but look at my hands. I mean, this is like, I'm holding this right now, okay? So, yeah, whatever you guys want to do. Anyways, this is CB the Third, so I hope you guys liked it. CB3 signing off. If you guys have any questions, leave them at the comment below. And that's it. Peace.